What up guys, this is BJ and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to unbox a new phone from Realme, and this is the Realme C15. Now let's get started. So upon opening this box, what we can see is another box that says, "Hey, welcome to Realme family." And in this box, what we can see is the important information guide and the quick guide. So there's no jelly case included in this package. So here's the phone, but let's put this aside first. So what we can see in the box as well is the 18 watts fast charger of Realme and the micro USB cord. Actually, this is a good charger because you can see there's a yellow accent on the USB cable. So that's a pretty good touch from Realme. And let's check out the phone. Yes, so this is the phone. This is the Realme C15, and the variant of this phone is 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. And the color of this phone is what they call marine blue. We have a square quad camera setup which consists of 13 megapixels wide, 8 megapixels ultra wide, 2 megapixels for macro, and 2 megapixels for depth sensing. On the side, what we can see is the volume rockers and the power button. At the bottom, what we can see is the speaker grills, micro USB port, microphone, and headphone jack. And on the other side, it's just a SIM card tray, and on top, nothing, not even a microphone. So the Realme C15 was released last week of July 2020, so it's quite new, and we have two different kinds of variants of this phone. We have the 3GB of RAM with 64GB of storage, and what I have is the 4GB of RAM with 64GB of storage. The weight of this phone is 209 grams, which has 9.8mm of thickness. It has a good grip to it. It's quite hefty and it's quite heavy because of its battery. Now the Realme C15 has 6000 mAh of battery bundled with 18 watts fast charger. The screen of this phone is IPS LCD and the screen size is 6.5 inches. I think it would be better if they switch to AMOLED so we can see deeper blacks. But it's okay, it's quite decent for its price, and since this is only a budget phone, it has a decent display. I think this would be an awesome budget phone if they bump up the resolution to 1080p because this only has 720. The screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass, but they didn't specify if it's Gorilla Glass 3 or 5. Out of the box, it's already Android 10 with Realme UI 1.0 based on Android 10. The chipset of this phone is MediaTek Helio G35, and I don't have a problem with MediaTek because I'm using MediaTek now on my phone. I'm using Oppo Reno 3, and I've used Snapdragon before, I've used Kirin before, and I don't have any problem with MediaTek because for me it's the same thing. If you're only using it for social media, for general browsing, or even for playing games, you won't see any difference. For me, MediaTek is okay. The fingerprint scanner of this phone is not in display. It's rear mounted, and it's very rare. I think it's quite impossible to see a budget phone that has an in-display fingerprint scanner. The selfie camera of this phone is only 8 megapixel, but we have a quad rear camera setup which consists of 13 megapixels wide, 8 megapixels ultra wide, 2 megapixels for macro, and 2 megapixels for depth sensing. And here are some sample shots. let's try the front camera of this phone if this is good for vlogging. What up guys, this is BJ and welcome to my channel. So today what we're going to do is we're going to review the Realme C15. Let's see if this phone is worth buying. What up guys, this is BJ and welcome to my channel. So today what we're going to do is we're going to review the Realme C15. Let's see if this phone is worth buying. To be honest, I wouldn't use the front camera of this phone for vlogging because the resolution is not very nice. The Realme C15 has 6000 mAh of battery bundled with 18 watts fast charger. You can use this phone for 2 full days and you can charge the phone from 0 to 100% for more than 2 hours. I like the look of this phone even though this is made out of plastic. It's quite unique because of its geometric pattern. It has a matte and glossy finish. Now, let's talk about price. The price of the Realme C15 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage is 6,990 pesos. But you can get a 3GB of RAM and 64GB of storage for only 6,490 pesos. Let's talk about the pros and cons of this phone. Now, let's start with the pros. It has a 6000 mAh of battery and it will last you 2 days of usage, which is good. I think this is the new battery king of the entry-level phone. The Realme C15 has a decent camera and has a quad camera setup. It has a good camera usable for social media and its price. For only 6,990 pesos, you will get this phone. Now, let's talk about the cons. The display. It should be 1080p and AMOLED, but for its price, it's quite understandable. And also the fingerprint scanner. Sometimes it doesn't work if your finger is quite sweaty, but you can use the face unlock feature. For its price, I would recommend buying this phone, especially for the students who are attending online classes. So guys, do you think this phone is worth buying? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will be notified whenever I make a new video. This is BJ and I'll see you on the next one. See ya!